if they don't, if the industry doesn't react in Chicanos, the people that live here. Okay, so still a struggle. I want to encourage you though, if you are thinking of going into film as a director, as a writer, whatever, go for it. We need your energy. I'm not trying to discourage you. I'm just telling you it's a tough road to hoe, and it's a real struggle, but then that's the way it is. We need warriors, you know, men and women, to get in there and kick ass, man. Kick some doors down, you know. Don't go to the same doors. Everybody goes to the same doors in Hollywood. You got a million people knocking the same. And I tell people, listen, don't go to those doors. Go in the back door, go to the side door, go to the chimney. You know, I went into the theater. I came into the theater. They couldn't stop me. I was in before they could get me out, you know what I mean? I was in there. They didn't know how to stop me. And so, once I was in there, they tried to kick me out. I mean, it's very clear. But, I mean, so what? That's the nature of the game. Okay, any other questions? Who has a question? Okay, yes.
I just noticed that marijuana was a pretty strong symbol in the play.
Yeah.
I was just curious on like your views on legalization of marijuana.
I think they should legalize it. I'm not convinced that it's harmful. I think that it's actually quite useful when it comes to disease and illness, particularly cancer. It's a sedative. And yes, it can steal some of your attention, you know, if you start doing a lot of pot and you're not paying attention to what you're doing. But it's not nearly as lethal as alcohol. The smoke probably will do your lungs no good. I would love to have enough grass around to make a nice tea that you can drink, you know, that would be. My grandmother used to grow marijuana in her garden, in early garden. And she used to soak it in alcohol, because she used to do sobadas. In other words, the ladies would come, and she would massage them. And she would use this alcohol that had been impregnated with marijuana leaves, you know. And so that was a real good ointment to be able to give people massages with. So I knew it as a benign element to begin with. I knew it was associated with the pachucos, so it had a bad rap. My marijuana days, frankly, are way behind me, okay? I mean, they came and went, you know, when I was in college and a little bit afterwards. But the thing is that I don't smoke anymore. I haven't smoked in 10 years, you know, anything. So, but the thing is that the worst thing about it is the drug trade, because it is absolutely destroying Mexico. We don't get the consequences here, but they're killing the freedom of the people in Mexico. People are being killed and beheaded because of the drug trade, and there's no excuse for it. There's no reason that it should be that way. So if it gets legalized, it will eliminate that pressure. It won't eliminate cocaine, which is another case, or heroin, but it will do a lot to cut back on the violence that's happening throughout Mexico. And also, it's destroying democracy in Mexico, because the drug trade is a form of dictatorship. It's violent, and it feeds the political process. Again, I don't advocate little kids smoking either. Actually, I'm not in favor of tobacco smoking. You know, tobacco's holy, and I think there's a use for it for ritualistic reasons, like our Native American ancestors had when they used it for blessings and stuff. And you can do it that way. But it's hard when you get hooked on tobacco, you know. I was a cigar smoker for many, many years. Never quite got into cigarettes, but I did a lot of cigars, and I really enjoyed them. Until one day I said, you know what, I've smoked enough, I think I'm stopping. My tongue is cooked. so I don't, but that answers your question. Any other question? Another question? Yes, over here, way over there. Can't hear you.